My first question was, Mom, which foot was it? The one with the really crummy tattoo on it? And she said, yeah, it was. I was like, good, I'm glad it was that one. That was honestly the first thing I really did say that. I was definitely worried about the whole pity thing, but this is the first 6 months. You get over it. You know, you get a thick sense of skin. You know, it actually is a blessing in disguise because it censors the people that you do want around in your life. Being a female, like, everyone wants nice long legs, pretty face. Those are the two things I feel like everyone says. So being a female, that was really hard to be robotic. But that's what I like to call it, not disabled, robotic. You know, you want a half glass full mentality about it. OPC did a great job, you know, custom making this feminine looking, mermaid scales, and it looks cute to me. I said, you don't get it, you don't understand, blah, blah, blah. This person lifted his pant leg up and said, but I do understand. And for the first 10 minutes of meeting that person, I didn't know they didn't have a limb. So I was baffled, and I was like, well, if he can do it, so can I. You adapt, you learn. You'll never get back to your old ways. You just have to adapt to your new lifestyle and just be comfortable in your body. But I have my prosthesis, I can, you know, go to the grocery store, I can go to campus and walk around and keep up with the other students. I come to the gym and do the same miles per hour that the person next to me can do. Chris is just great. He just like checks up on me and makes sure, like, if he hasn't heard from me in 3 months, he'll be like, is everything okay? Are you walking okay? Is everything fine and dandy? And I'll be like, yeah, everything's great. And he's like, okay, just haven't heard from you in a while. And OPC is like a family to me. Leg day every Wednesday. I mean, I give you guys a Christmas card. I remember when I got my first leg, I baked my prosthetist a cake saying thank you. You can literally do it all. You just have to try a time or two. I always laugh.
Prayer, you find out that it's a bigger picture than you, you know. But to me, it's all about me because it's my leg. But you never know what reason you're put in situations. I always plan to do good things in life and good things by people and interacting with people and helping people. But what I found out through this is that regardless of the good intentions you have, it's nothing like first-hand experience. Even though I could have done without this, it's nothing like first-hand experience because now you know the trials and tribulations of people by your same experiences of going through that. Doctors came in after a few days and said, hey, look, this is spreading to a serious infection, and you need to take your foot off, you know. And I was like, what? And no, we're not doing that. So, you know, they waited weeks, approximately 2 weeks to try to clear it up, and it never cleared up. So we made the decision to amputate below the knee. You know, physically I knew I could handle it. I was really upset with myself because it was something that I could have avoided. You know, it was something that I let happen by not being vigilant to what was going on with my body. Basically, my son and his deal was, we just want you here, you know. And I was like, yeah, well, you know, so I had to take one for the team, in other words. Emotionally, I actually, you know, I think intentionally didn't allow myself to go to that place because I feel like once you start dealing with the psychological part of it, at some point you have to break down. And when you do, you never know when you come out of it. So what I did was I focused on the physical part and I wouldn't let the psychological part come into play because I knew I had to get physically fit, you know, in order to get back into a normal life. Mike finally came out. He came in my room and was gung-ho. Hey, buddy, we're going to get you up. We're going to get you checked out. Make sure your leg is okay. Get you fitted for your prosthesis and have you walking again. And that's what I wanted to hear. You know, I wanted to hear what we were going to do to get me back to where I needed to be so I could continue on with my life, you know. but you have to come to grips with what happened and put forth a plan to get you back into a normal lifestyle. For a professional in music, it allowed me to go back and play my music and concentrate on that. And in doing that, you know, OPC played a big role in that because they're the professionals. They know how to make that stuff work. They do it every day. I just needed to relay to them what my life was and what I needed to be able to do. And once I did that, you know, they took the ball and ran with it.
You can make it as long as you have the right attitude. Especially pay attention to the rehab when you have it done, and you can do, the world's your oyster. You can do anything you want if you put your mind to it. First thing to do is reevaluate that it's not going to be woe is me. You aren't the only person in the world that's had a leg amputated or an arm amputated, and you have to deal with it and pay attention to what they say to rehab to get you back to a whole person, because you can do it if you put your mind to it. See that OPC mist? Well, I've been with Jason and his family. His father is also a prosthetist, and I started him in the 90s. And then I just stayed in touch with him for all these years. And he's taken care of me, and especially with the OPC, when they got this mobile unit where they come to your home, you have to worry about getting in your car if you got problems and going finding an office that's going to be open when you get in. You just give Jason a call, and out they come with everything they need in the mobile unit. That's a car. Yay!
How many times you play in a week? You said you play three times a week. Any particular day or any day?
Yep, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday.
Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday.
Can't have a woe is me attitude. You got to be very positive and say, let's get this done, and give yourself goals and go to it and accomplish them.
The one-legged guy this time. Fair enough.